Joe Buzzello here for Buzzello.com. Thanks in advance for watching this short video. This is first in a series of very raw, unedited, unfiltered videos where I'm going to use this medium, this vlog or video blog medium, to bring you some thoughts that are on my mind. Today we're going to talk about how not to operate in a bubble and maybe why operating in a bubble really sucks and can cost you a lot of money. I do a lot of high-level coaching for salespeople, people in leadership, sales leadership, organizational leadership, and entrepreneurs. And recently, over the last week or two, I've coached some folks that I felt were operating in a bubble. They were stagnating. In one case, a gentleman was moving backward in terms of his ability to grow his business, and it was really hurting him financially. And I think back about my career and on my career, and there are times when I operated in a bubble. I didn't connect with and model the best of the best in the industry, and I think you have to do it. I think it could cost you a lot of time and a lot of money in your business. Conversely, there was a time in my business that I was stagnating or maybe plateauing just a little bit, and one of my mentors stepped forward and really helped me get from one level, one place to another. In fact, I was stagnating at about $5 million of volume, and she really wanted me, desperately wanted to see me at 10 million. She felt I had the tools, and she was right. And I really started modeling some of the practices she suggested. She suggested I get with some peers, I identify some peers, and I did that. And she suggested I really start to talk with them and do some peer-to-peer mentorship. And I woke up one morning, and guess what? I was at not 10 million, but about $12 million in annual volume, and what became a $100 million business. So what I'd like to do is I'd like to give you very quickly 4 things that I'd like you to think about and do so that you can get out of a bubble. And if you're stagnating or worse, moving backwards, or maybe just not moving to the next place you want to be quick enough, you can employ these 4 methods and they're going to make a big difference. First and foremost, I want you to make a decision. Everything starts with a decision. Make a decision to get outside of your bubble and ask for help. Sometimes we don't do that. We don't ask for help because we're afraid to, we're intimidated, we're ashamed, pride gets in the way, or we just think we know it all. We think we're the smartest person in the room. I've been all those places in my career, I can assure you. So the first thing I want you to do is don't let any of those things, pride or arrogance or intimidation, stand in your way. Make a decision to get outside of your bubble. Number 2, I'd like you to identify the right people. I'd like you to identify one or more people that you could model. Don't use as an excuse, for example, my manager sucks, and that's why I'm not making it. That's a bunch of garbage. Find someone. If your manager is not someone you can connect with, find someone else. But identify a few people you could connect with and model and emulate. Number 3, I want you to be very respectful of that person's time or those people's time. I want you to listen really hard to what they have to say. I want you to go in very respectful and very open to what they have to say. Sometimes we're not as respectful as we should be of someone else's time. I want you to have 3 or 4 questions prepared for them. I want you to be very complimentary of them, butter them up a little bit. That helps. But be respectful, know how to ask for someone's time, know how to use their time wisely, and be very, very open. Listen hard and be very, very open. The 4th thing, the last thing I want you to do, and it would seem to be not worth mentioning, but it is worth mentioning. I want you to be able to execute and apply what they have to say. If you take the time to make a decision, identify, sit with someone, talk with them, and then you walk away and you say, you know, that's great stuff, it's great for them, but I think I'm just going to continue to do it my way. I like my way, or I'm in love with my own methods, or maybe that's going to work for them, but it's not working, it's not going to work for me. I want you to do the opposite of that. I want you to say, hey, I want to try, I'm just going to try and apply and execute what they've asked me to execute or what they're doing. I'm going to emulate what they're doing. If you don't apply it, you've wasted your time. You've wasted their time as well. So the 4 things very quickly in summary. I want you to first make a decision to get outside of your bubble and get some mentorship, seek some mentorship, as I did in my career. I want you to be very respectful of their time, listen hard, and be open to what they're saying. I want you to execute. I want you to apply what they're saying, and I think you're going to do well. I think it could change a lot if you've been operating inside of a bubble and are stagnating or moving backwards, or simply not moving fast enough. Hope you enjoyed this. If you're watching this video anyplace except joebuzzello.com, please go there. Go to joebuzzello.com, subscribe. It costs you nothing. There's a lot of free resources, free of charge resources, podcasts, and inventory of blogs. Leave a comment. We love comments too. Go below this on the YouTube channel. Tell me, give me a thumbs up or thumbs down. Let me know if you like this video. So appreciate you. Want you to be successful. Until next time, Joe Buzzello for joebuzzello.com.